Hi, welcome to Essie Cooks. In this video, I am going to show you how to make a super healthy pizza crust, which is actually made out of red lentils. This is part of the red lentil series, so I have a ton of recipes using red lentils, but it's actually crazy how good this was. I was super surprised how much I actually liked it because I'm thinking, how could red lentils make a decent pizza crust? But stay with me here because I've been making this honestly on repeat. It's such a healthy weeknight, way to make pizza. So we're going to start with 2 cups of dry red lentils in a large bowl, and we're going to soak them. So you have to just plan ahead a little bit for this, but it's not too hard. So 2 hours, you want to soak those in warm water, and then we're going to add some separate water, 1 1/3 cup of separate kind of lukewarm water, some garlic powder to taste if you want. I think it adds a little flavor to the crust. I'm also going to add some Italian seasoning, 1 or 2 tablespoons. I'm going to be blending this all together. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. You want that in there for sure. I also went ahead and added oat flour to this, 2 tablespoons. This is going to help it bind a little bit more. So if you have that, I wouldn't skip it. If you need an alternative to that, just let me know. It will still work without though. And then 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Now my lentils have been soaking for 2 hours in water. So now at this point, I want to give them a really good rinse. Just make sure there's no debris, dirt, chunks, whatever in there. So rinse them off really thoroughly. Again, I actually kind of used a warm water because I want these to be as soaked as possible so that they blend up really nicely. And a high-powered blender is going to work so much better than like a cheap blender. If you're using I don't know, this is a Vitamix, so it does work really well for this stuff. I've had this for like 10 years, which is crazy now. And it just keeps working. It works so well. If you don't have a high-powered blender, I would maybe soak the lentils longer. Now I've got a large baking tray, one of the bigger ones, with parchment paper, a little bit of olive oil I spread around on there, and you pour the batter on here. And honestly, the first time I made this, I was like, there's no way this is gonna work out. This is crazy. This is like liquid. I'm gonna put in the recipe down below, I think it was like 400 or 450 for the oven to be preheated. Spread this around evenly to every single corner of the parchment paper, and then we're gonna toss it in the oven for the first bake. Again, the timing and everything is I'm going to put it up on the screen for you as well so you know. So you put it in for that first bake, and then I forgot to film this part. I'm so sorry, but you want it to be all dried and even a little bit cracking on the top. Then you're going to put on the sauce and the cheese and any toppings you want, veggies, whatever. You can do anything with this. Then it's back in the oven until it's fully cooked, and again, instructions will be on the screen. But look at that. I mean, this was so good. Honestly, this is best the day you make it, but you can reheat it and it's still good too. I hope you love this as much as we do. Thanks for watching.